Social media provide many tools to express ourselves. We can convey idea, insight, or creativity to the world. So what we share, we hope will get a response back, like wanting to impress others, get praise, and get support from others. However, some people publish random things just for fun. Meanwhile, social media such as Instagram or Facebook have many features to create exciting content. For example, we can post photos and video on feed or reels. Also, we can share our daily lives via Instagram stories. There are many filters, emoticons, backgrounds, stickers, and more. Apart from that, every user has the right to share, and everyone is free to express themselves. This feature is supported by the development of technology on smartphones. For example, the camera getting better, the processor speed is getting faster, making content more effortless. But then a phenomenon arose that what appeared on social media had to be packaged well. It must be exciting and there is something has to look good in the post. Some people feel inferior because they are not confident appearing on social media, in feeds or stories. Maybe they think they don't have something to excel in or intentionally limit themselves on social media. Other people feel that appearing on social media is necessary and must be packaged as well as possible. The goals are various, including personal branding and promotion, but getting an impression from followers in the end. The next problem is that they must display all the splendor to get an impression. Nice outfits, the latest smartphone, branded bags, and attractive makeup for females. You can also post photos while working at a job that is quite promising. Photos are wearing official uniform and talking about their busy work on social media. This is perfectly legal, given that social media is a place to express opinions. Therefore, and no one forbids, all of people can post about their respective lives. But behind the phenomenon of splendor, that encourages others to do the same. So they will follow the trend and join the fun. So they will actualize with similar content, must look perfect, magnificent, beautiful, handsome, and deserve attention. Meanwhile, some people are not always in their position. Those who saw the splendor felt inferior, that their friends had been successful, unlike him. So there is a gap between someone inferior and someone who looks successful. Someone inferior may feel increasingly inadequate because his friend also enliven the trend, or they interested in enlivening but with conditions that are forced. So there are some tips we can do when we feel anxious about the splendor of social media. We must be ourselves. If social media is not used for promotion or selling and only to share daily lives, then being ourselves is worth doing. Being ourselves means not being tied to a trend or not participating in a phenomenon that we cannot do. So what we share is who we are. If there is a moment that we want to share, then share it. For example, we post content because we want the moment to be shared with followers or people around us. So we don't have to wait to wear branded outfits or when we are at a meeting or at a conference or also show luxury items. Being yourself can also close the gap between the people around us, so that people around us know who we are. If the person likes what we share, that person will respond positively. Number 2, be honest. Perhaps being honest is similar to being ourselves, but there is an important point. It is not making it up. This means that the photo or video is really happening or is content conceptualized with a purpose and particular message. We are not making it up, for example, claiming to have managed to buy some luxury items when they didn't, or invited to do something with the lure of high income, but that's not necessarily the case. Therefore, being honest makes us more confident that what we share can be accounted for, so don't lie or don't cheat. Number 3, appropriateness. That is to have a high social sensitivity. Is it appropriate if we post video or photos like this? Because not all events or moments in our daily life deserve to be published. Then also have to be careful with the selection of caption and words. And finally, be cautious if you write with exaggeration or dramatization even though the events are not as written, especially those that have the potential to offend others. We also must be good at sorting out photos and video appropriate for public consumption. Sometimes moments are private but are even paused so that they can lead to misunderstandings. Number 4. Be grateful and accept our deficiencies. Practicing self-acceptance is essential because every individual has a limit. Some people can be done something and some can't. I realize that not everything can be generalized. That means we don't need to be forced if we can't look magnificent like people on social media. Just accept our deficiencies. When we can accept our lack, it at least will reduce the pressure. What we need to do is focus on the things we can do, not to push ourselves on have to follow trends like them. Number 5. Make a plan. And lastly, we can focus on the work we can do. Keeping ourselves busy with work or with studying distract us. Everyone has goals that deserve to be achieved. So to achieve it, we need to plan and busy ourselves with doing the work we have planned. Then you can add and sharpen your skills if you have free time. So we are more preoccupied with what we can do rather than being influenced by trends on social media. So social media is not to be avoided. However, social media needs to be handled wisely when using it. We can follow the trend but within the limits of ability. We can post about everything but still prioritize appropriateness. Hopefully, we can control ourselves more on social media. So many tips and insights that we can discuss. Thank you for watching this video. If this video is helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, I'm Fatani Asari. See you in the next video.